In a dramatic turn of events that has thrown the African National Congress, ANC, into a tailspin, President Cyril Ramaphosa has reportedly vanished from public view, with no formal communication from the presidency or government officials regarding his whereabouts. What began as mere whispers within political circles has now erupted into a full-blown crisis, as senior ANC members scramble to maintain order and prevent a possible leadership vacuum from spiraling out of control. The president, known for his usually steady presence, even in turbulent political seasons, was last seen during a high-level cabinet briefing over the weekend. Since then, all scheduled public appearances have either been abruptly cancelled or left in limbo without explanation. Sources close to the union building suggest that aides and ministers have been left in the dark, with even the Presidential Protection Unit reportedly operating under emergency protocols. Within the ANC, the silence has sent shockwaves across its upper echelons. We don't know if this is strategic, personal, or something far more serious, one senior ANC official, speaking anonymously, told media outlets. But what we do know is that it's creating uncertainty, and in politics, that's the most dangerous thing. Factional battles that had simmered beneath the surface have begun to reawaken, with some insiders accusing rival camps of exploiting the moment to push their own candidates into the spotlight. Already, names like Deputy President Paul Moshatile, Minister of International Relations Naledi Pandor, and even ANC Treasurer General Gwen Ramokgopa are being floated as potential interim leaders, should it come to that. Meanwhile, others in the party are urging calm, insisting that the president may be on a brief, unscheduled retreat or undergoing medical treatment. However, with no official statement to confirm such speculation, the vacuum of information is only fueling conspiracies. The sudden disappearance has not only affected the ANC's internal dynamics but has also left ordinary South Africans questioning the state of governance. Social media has exploded with hashtags like #WhereIsRamaphosa and #presidentialsilence, as citizens demand transparency. Analysts warn that the longer the silence persists, the greater the risk to national stability and international confidence in South Africa's leadership. With ongoing economic struggles, unemployment, and pressing service delivery issues, the last thing the country needs is a political black hole at the very top. There are legitimate national security concerns, said political analyst Tessa Mariba. Imagine if we were to face an international incident or local unrest, who is making the decisions? Who is signing off on key directives? These are not small questions. As the hours turn into days, wild theories are beginning to gain traction. Some suggest that Ramaphosa may be facing a medical emergency that his team is reluctant to disclose. Others argue that legal or political threats may have forced him to go underground, especially given the mounting pressure over recent ANC corruption scandals, the Fela farm controversy, and new allegations involving overseas financial dealings. A more extreme theory, which has caught fire on some political blogs and fringe media outlets, is that a faction within the ANC may be attempting a silent coup or soft transition, using the president's absence to reset the power structure without triggering constitutional alarm bells. Inquiries directed at the office of the presidency have so far gone unanswered, and the weekly presidential newsletter was notably absent this Monday. Parliament has also declined to comment, saying it awaits a formal communication before taking any position on the matter. Civil society groups, including the Helen Suzman Foundation and AfriForum, have issued statements demanding a press conference or at least a written update. South Africans deserve to know whether their president is fit to govern and present in his duties, read one statement. If Ramaphosa fails to re-emerge in the coming days, the ANC may be forced into unprecedented territory, either invoking internal emergency protocols or formally involving Parliament in a succession process. According to South Africa's constitution, if the president is deemed unable to perform his duties, the deputy president must step in. But even that scenario requires confirmation of incapacity or resignation, neither of which has occurred. For now, uncertainty reigns. What is clear, however, is that President Cyril Ramaphosa's sudden disappearance has shaken the ANC to its core. With no clear direction, growing public anxiety, and escalating political maneuvering, the next few days could define the future of both his presidency and the party itself.